Good morning or good afternoon, depending on when you're watching this. My name is Heather Harrison. I'm the Wellness Coordinator for Incredible Health. I wanted to talk to you today about detoxification. So we do two different types of liver and gut detoxifications in the clinic. We have a 28-day, which is through Douglas Laboratories. It's called the Metabolic Rejuvenation. It is not scary. 28 days is not scary, I promise you, and I'll give you some details on that in just a short minute. And the last one is our Clear Change by Metagenics, and that's 10 days long, so not a lot of time on that one. So the 28-day detox through Douglas Laboratories is very simple. You have 1 week of elimination, so you're slowly taking things out of your diet, and then you have 2 weeks of detox, and then the fourth week you slowly reintroduce things. So basically the first thing that you eliminated in that first week will be the first thing that you reintroduce. So when I did the 28-day detox, I was fresh off of a visit from back home, which, as you're aware, if you live elsewhere from home, it is not a relaxing visit, right? You know, you're trying to see as many people in a short amount of time. For me, I was pounding lattes back to back because, I had to stay energized, had to be to the next event, right? So, that's what I was doing. So when I got back, I was like, oh yeah, let's just start the detox, no big deal. So I started, and the first thing I eliminated was caffeine, and that was hard for me. The first 2 or 3 days were definitely rough, not having caffeine after a solid 3 or 4 days, just straight caffeine, and might as well have hooked it up in a vein, right? So the next thing you eliminate, caffeine, no alcohol, eggs, shellfish, peanuts, gluten. I think that's all of them. So those are the things that you slowly eliminate from your diet the very first week. And then the second and third week, you are eating according to a meal plan, right? So just without those 5 or 6 things in your diet. So then the last week, you reintroduce things. So the reason I like this one is for people that don't have a regular nutrition plan, or maybe they're not used to eating the proper amount of fruits and vegetables, maybe they're not used to eating the correct foods at all, if they're basically used to eating out all the time, or eating prepackaged foods all the time. I like to use that one, the Metabolic Rejuvenation through Douglas Labs, so again the 28-day for them, because it helps facilitate healthy behaviors. So you're going to be eating according to a plan, and 28 days is enough time for you to make that a habit in your life. And so as soon as you're done with it, you're not going to resort back to your old ways, or a much stronger likelihood of continuing on the correct plan as opposed to falling back into old habits. So when I was done with that plan, I was absolutely surprised at some of the results. So one of the things was I was no longer in need of caffeine, which was glorious to say the least. You realize after a few days on that first week just how much you depended upon that caffeine, that morning kick, right? And so it was nice to not need that in the morning. I've had clients that were stuck to 6 cups of coffee or 6 lattes. I mean, some serious caffeine throughout their day just to get by. And after the detox, they were great. They had 1 cup of coffee every now and again. If they didn't have it, they didn't need it. So, I mean, those are pretty significant details. Another thing is this program, you're given all of your vitamins and minerals and your probiotic throughout the 28 days. So you don't have to be taking additional vitamins, additional probiotics while on the detox. And so as soon as you come off of that, we ask you to get onto a good vitamin plan and make sure a probiotic is included in your diet as well. So the nice thing about all of that is you're not popping more pills, right? So that's great. What I enjoyed as well is not having any sort of abdominal bloat. The bloating that was there at the beginning was no longer there. I actually had clothes that fit a lot better, which who can't complain about that? It's lovely. So those were some of my own results. I've had clients that have had to take Prilosec for the last few years, did the detox, and they no longer need their Prilosec, and they just eat a very well-balanced diet afterwards, and they're great. Those are phenomenal results, and I couldn't be happier. It's really nice to transition into a normal meal plan right after that one, because everybody is already on a plan, they're facilitating their healthy behaviors, and they just continue moving forward. It's done. So, fast forward 6 months down the road, it's time to detox again. You're supposed to detox every 6 months. And if they choose to do the 28 days again, then I'm all for it. I love that one. I've also done our 10-day. So our 10-day is an option for people that either just need that 6-month refresher, and they just want to quickly get it done, or for people that already have a pretty well-balanced nutrition, just need some tweaking to be done, or people that maybe just the 28 days is just a little bit too daunting for them mentally. So if that's the case, I feel more confident to at least get the liver and gut detoxed and just go with the 10-day cleanse or detox, So with that one, you have a little bit more restrictions. So you'll be eating just mostly fish and vegetables, not a lot of grains, so it's a lower carb type of detox. With the metabolic rejuvenation, you'll be able to have brown rice, quinoa, wild rice, and some other grains, and oats. So with the 10-day, it's just a little bit more restrictive. You'll be taking some pills and some shakes. So they have different flavors. They have a peach, peach, mixed berry, vanilla. They have a chai. So a couple different flavors to choose from for the shakes. But yeah, so it's 10 days. It's just kind of one of those get down and get it done, and then move forward into another meal plan. So anyways, I just wanted to give you some quick information on that. I'd be happy to give you additional information. If you want to give me a call, I'd be happy to talk. So my telephone number here at the clinic is 480-418-3678. Again, this is Heather with Incredible Health. Have a great day. Bye.